Remember to click subscribe and notification button for more Appa's video.
Cooking Appa.
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. As you all can see from here, I have some prawns, and this too is salted duck egg. Okay, so today Appa is going to make salted duck egg prawn. Yeah, with fried prawn. So of course, first of all, I have made few salted egg dishes before, and one thing I noticed is not all of you actually knows how to operate, make use of the duck salted egg. So today I'm going to show you from beginning till the end, yeah, how to use salted eggs. So here we'll talk about the egg shortly. So here we have about 300 grams of XL size prawn. Okay, deveined, yeah, nicely deveined here, and then the pointing part of the head was cut off, and the legs has been cut off. Yeah, then we are going to we need to put a little bit of cornstarch on top and then deep fry it. After that, to go together with the salted egg sauce, you will need 1 tablespoon of chopped garlic, 1 teaspoon of this is chili padi, chopped chili padi, and this is curry leaves. You know the curry chicken. This is the curry leaves. Yeah, so some curry leaves. Now, let me zoom in for you. Okay, so now you can buy any brand that you can find from your nearest supermarket, and from where I stay, it actually comes with usually 4 BG, yeah, 4 comes together, and I will always recommend you to buy salted duck egg instead of salted chicken egg. Why? Because many of times we want to use the egg yolk from the egg itself. It's always good to be as big as possible. The egg yolk, we want it as big as possible, and duck egg is definitely larger than chicken egg. Okay, so buy salted duck egg. Then after that, you're going to see them. The duck egg will be wrapped on all these black ashes. So first thing we're going to do is we need to get rid of all these black ashes. Yeah. So what I normally do, I will get a small plastic bag. You can use any way you like. Yeah, I'll get a small plastic bag and put the duck egg into the plastic bag and roll it over. Try to remove the ashes. Ooh, this is actually quite hard. The old ones that I used before is actually very soft, but yeah. But anyhow, you can use a spoon to actually slowly scrape it off. The old one is actually very soft. This is quite hard. So I will scrape it off inside the plastic so that the ashes wouldn't be very messy. Yeah. So after scrape it off, I will then wash it. Yeah. So we'll come back shortly. Okay. So after scraping off, I actually end up using just my fingers, yeah. After scraping out all the ashes, yeah. So the ashes fall into this plastic bag, yeah. Not everywhere. It won't be too messy. And after you scrape it until something like this, you can actually wash it under running water. And you do take note. This is still raw, so we need to cook them, yeah. Okay, see how beautiful this duck egg. This one also washed under running water. Some of the ashes is very easy to get it off. This one is quite tough, already hardened. I wonder if it's too long. Okay, so I'm going to let's prepare the hot water, and we're going to boil this. Okay, so I'm trying to boil some water here. We can actually don't throw your egg inside, yeah, it will break. Use a spoon to help you to put it in nicely. And we are going to let this boil for at least 10 minutes. It should be fully cooked by then. Okay, so once it is boiling, I'm going to let it boil for about 10 minutes. Yeah. Okay, so now we need to deep fry our prawn. I have put on some cornstarch, yeah, over the prawn, a thin layer, yeah. This will have two purposes. The first purpose is to protect the meat of the prawn from being too dry out later. Secondly is actually you can reduce the oil splattering later. And also actually it can help to absorb this thin cornstarch skin layer can help to absorb the nice salted egg later, yeah, later. So make sure your oil is hot enough, at least 150 degree and above. When the moment you put in your chopsticks inside, it should be immediately giving you a lot of bubbles. Okay, at least 150 degree. Then we can fry. Yeah, just be careful, it will splatter. Try to remove prawn eyes. Prawn eyes contain a lot of water. Okay, remove the prawn eyes whenever possible. And you don't want to overcook your prawn. You should be deep frying your prawn for about 3 minutes. Anything longer than 3 minutes, you may overcook them. Wow, now it's super fragrant. This prawn I actually bought it from online and it is surprisingly very fresh. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. My first time buying seafood from online and it turns out to be very well. It is from an online supplier from Sekinchan, yeah. Okay, so you want to fry this until it is fully cooked. It will probably take you between close to about 3 minutes now. 3 minutes. Cool, super fragrant. The prawn shell, when in contact with hot oil, it is super fragrant, I'm telling you. And because we already devein it, so it's actually getting easier to cook. It will get faster to cook. Within 3 minutes, everything will be fully cooked. And meanwhile, I'll get ready an oil absorbing paper. Okay. By the way, if you think for those really seafood who thinks all this is too easy for you, you just skip. Yeah, don't worry, just skip. Press the fast forward button rather than scolding Appa. Okay. Because a lot of my beginners cook at home, they really want Appa to not to edit so much, yeah, to show them as much as possible, so that they can really learn things step by step, yeah. So for those who are seafood, maybe it's better for you to learn from the other seafood who do a much shorter video, yeah. It's okay, don't worry. Don't everyday scold Appa, okay. I think this one should be almost there. Wow, the prawn is so beautiful. This is about XL size wild prawn. Recently I read a lot of news on the rare prawn until I also feel a bit skeptical. So I no longer dare to buy those prawn which is rare, because you really don't know what are the things they use to feed them, yeah? Check it out. I will eat the prawn head also. Prawn head tastes very nice, very fragrant. Wow, this is beautiful. You want it to be fully cooked, okay? At this stage, you want it to be fully cooked because later you are not really going to cook them. you're just going to mix them together with the salted egg prawn, that's all. Salted egg yolk, yeah. Ooh, nice. Actually, you just eat it like this, it already tastes very good. Prawn, if it is fresh, it is a beautiful thing. Okay? Okay, this is after boiling for about, I think it's about 12 minutes right now. It should be fully cooked by now, I hope. So now I'm going to change the water and into cold water. Off the fire and bring it over to the sink. Let me move forward. Okay. Removing the hot water. Put it down. I hope you can see. All right. Remove it again. I'm trying to cool it down as soon as possible. Okay. Yep. I can touch the egg right now. Okay. Now we can actually try to remove the egg yolk. Okay, so I get a sharp knife and we try to cut the egg yolk into half. Be careful here. Oops, be careful. Aha. Okay, it's now fully cooked. So what we will do next is just to use a small spoon to scoop out the egg yolk. You can include a little bit of egg white as well, is fine, yeah, but not a lot, because the egg white is going to give it some natural saltiness, yeah. So later you don't have to put as much. What you can see from here. Okay, use this to scoop it out and add in a little bit of egg yolk, is so fine. Okay, so I'm just going to do it for the other one as well. Okay, so I have taken out the yolk, and there are some people asked me before saying she bought the salted egg in UK. It is very expensive. So she asked me what do we do with the balance of the egg yolk. Usually second day I will make some white porridge and use the egg white, yeah, the remaining egg white to eat together with the white porridge. We won't waste it, yeah. Okay, so the next step after you have taken out the egg yolk, it is to chop them into smaller pieces, so that later it will be able to dissolve faster. Okay, this step is actually quite important. Yep. Okay, just coarsely like this, yeah, you don't have to be very fine. Then we are now ready, and we can proceed with the stir frying, which is very fast. Yep. Okay, let's start stir frying. I put in now, this dish will need quite a lot of oil. So yeah, I have added 4 tablespoons of oil just now, then raise the heat. So we're going to start with sauteing the curry leaves, the bird eye chili, and also the garlic. Okay, here is, I may even add more oil later depending on my salted egg yolk, yeah. Basically, salted egg yolk, you need a lot of oil to really let it dissolve faster and nicer. It sounds super fragrant already. By putting in the chili padi now, actually, you will actually reduce the spiciness. Okay, now we can start seeing the magic happening. Let me take a picture. Okay, let's put in the salted egg yolk together with a little bit of egg white. Okay, you will start seeing some bubbling process. And the bubble is going to be more and more. See? And you need to keep on stirring them. And the fact that just now we have cut them into smaller pieces, it has already expedited the melting process. Yeah, see? The egg yolk is starting to dissolve, and the bubble is getting more and more. I will put a little bit of salt and sugar towards the end later, yeah? I hope I can remember. Okay, the bubbles, see? All these beautiful bubbles. It's going to make your dish taste very, very good. So as you are stirring, you can actually tell from your wok whether it is, I have, by the way, I have lowered down the heat a little bit, yeah? It is now 80% dissolved. Just a little bit more. As you are stirring, you can see, yeah? If you can still see the egg yolk dissolving, yeah? Not much left. You don't have to be 100%, yeah? I think now it's almost there. Okay, now I'm going to put in our prawn. Let's just give it a few stir and do a bit of final seasoning using salt and sugar, then it is done. I want to keep the crispiness. Okay, I'm off the fire right now. I want to keep the crispiness for my prawn. Give it a bit of salt. With some sugar. Few stir and it is done. If you know how to flip your wok, yeah? That's even nicer. But Appa, very dangerous. If I flip it here, it may spoil my electric stove. Appa also doesn't know how to flip. Okay, it's basically done. Beautiful dish. Okay, I'm going to remove. Okay, so don't stir fry your prawn for too long because you want to keep the crispiness. Yeah, see how beautiful it is. This is a perfect dish for Chinese New Year. You have the golden, you have the xiu ha, yeah, the prawn. Yeah, everything is going to make your Chinese New Year more prosperous. So happy Chinese New Year to you all. Thanks for viewing my video. If you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook fan page to click like and follow button. Follow Appa on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Bye bye.